First opened in the year 2000. We're live inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the Houston Astros. The Indians are white hot as they stare down consecutive win number 20. They'll go for it right after this. Brad Peacock starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Brad Peacock, the big bird, as I like to call him. Not an overpowering guy. 92 to 94 miles an hour. Big overhand curveball and the straight changeup. He needs the curveball. If he has command of the curveball, he could be really tough to beat.
In now, number 15, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. From the stretch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
In now for Cleveland, Willie Mays. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
And he'll dive back in safely. The 1-0. Bullet back up the middle. Springer patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage, 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
First pitch on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 home. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball heading for the scoreboard near the Crawford boxes. Runner takes the turn at third, headed home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, number 22. And he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play. Has a look, now the pitch. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
Two and one to the Indians' first baseman. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first, but not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-1 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Van Dyke at second with 2 down.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Payoff pitch one more time. This is foul right side. The payoff pitch one more time. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Striding in for the Indians, Johnny Larson, who currently sits number 7 on the AL RBI leaderboard. So a good guy to have at the plate in this situation. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve has it. On to first, and the Tribe are held in check as the inning is over. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Nathan Mossy gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Ready now, Robin England, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Fielder, Robin England.
First pitch of the at-bat. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Here's the pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Sinking liner toward left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Now batting, Carlos Correa. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. But the runner's back easily. Here's the first pitch to him. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. So he's into scoring position here in the home half of the first following the stolen bases. We check out the teams that have run the most here this season. And we see that these guys are currently second in the AL in that department. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Drilled down the line. Speared on the dive. In time.
Oh, that's just an excellent play that time. Super high degree of difficulty on that one. And as an added bonus, not only does he get the out at first, but he also keeps that runner stationed on second base.
Striding in for Houston, Jose Altuve. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Missed with a slider.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the three-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Runner at second here with one man out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Coming to the plate now, Evan Gattis, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. Gattis Or sometimes called Bull for apparent reasons. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
Count now, a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that misses 2-2. English at second. Altuve at first. One gone. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will bang up against the 326 sign. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's George Springer as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
The 2-1 home is a ball down and away.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Now the 3-2 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. D-Roy, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Brian Sullivan. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. Looking to minimize the damage here. First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Astros plate one on a couple of hits. On to the second inning now for Minute Maid Park. Houston leads this one 1-0. Digging in, Dale Tomlinson. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 1-0 is taken for ball two. Three and 0 now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Sammy Huffman. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Let's pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in his strike zone.
Throw over to the bag. Runner's back. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Batting eighth, catcher, Jake Taylor.
Standing in, Jake Taylor. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. First pitch of the at-bat. Changeup in for a strike.
From a hitter's perspective, you knocked the donut off your bat knowing two things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
Tomlinson on second. Huffman on at first with nobody out. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. striking him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
Now at the plate, Roger Doran, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And he takes a called strike 2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Misses, ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Number 15 will be next. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And it's fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The next 3-2 on the ground to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit, and they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Number 15.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Into the box now, number 15. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Moving under it, Sullivan. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Stepping in now, Willie Mays, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Not your normal put-away pitch. A two-strike fastball down in the zone, but he was able to get wood on it and foul it away.
Again, a 1-2. Now check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Indians forced to settle for 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, all tied at 1-1. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
First baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Tyler White will bat next, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. One out, nobody on. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-2 fouled off. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Digging in to try it again, Lee Van Dyke. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now the 2-0. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. Now the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. The 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Correa has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, number 22.
Striding in once again, number 22. He drew a walk his first time up. First offering on its way. And he'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Squared that one up just a little late. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The pitch. Full count still. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Ready for another chance? Donnie Larson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Set and the pitch. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You might say that that steal is on the catcher because the pitcher was so quick to the plate with his delivery, but I think the credit has to go to the base runner. Great jump, and he really showed off his speed there.
1 out and a runner on second base. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat. And he fouls this one off. Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Into the box, Dale Tomlinson. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. The 1-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Runners are at first and second with one away. Fouled away. A ball and two strikes. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be two. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
How about it? Designated hitter, Sammy Huffman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sammy Huffman. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The 0-1 pitch. Misses, that's ball one. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Inglet racing back. A leap, but it's off his glove. And he's safe.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall. Almost a 3-run homer, but he'll have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
Standing in now, Jake Taylor, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
The 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Correa over to his left. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Indians on top, 3-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Robin Inglet. He singled his last time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes another 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As the first pitch to him, a sinker in the dirt for ball 1. The average sits at 294, 5 homers and 19 driven in. The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Evan Gattis. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Altuve, the runner at first with 2 gone. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Now a snap move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Two out with the man at first. Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back easily. Now the 2-1. Well, right back at him, and it hit him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Astros leave 1, They still trail it here 3-1. Michael Police answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. At the plate, Roger Doran. He reached on a single in his first try.
Third baseman, Roger Doran.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. Doran, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall, is the leading vote getter at third base in all-star balloting coming into today, so it looks very likely at least that he'll be on the squad, if not starting.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the all-star game right now.
Here it comes. The 3-0 is in there for strike one. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
In now, number 15. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. The 1-0 delivery. Here's a strike.
1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. This is on the ground over to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in once again, Willie Mays. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Three to 1 is our score here in inning number 4. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1 home doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. 1 out and a runner on third. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Into the box now, Lee Van Dyke, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. With runners in scoring position this season, Van Dyke is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Men on third with two down. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Here's George Springer.
Leading off the
Things
fourth
not
of the
looking
Astros.
very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Time now for the Indians' Road to the Show report as we get a look at two guys making some noise in the upper minors. Next up for the Astros, Brian Sullivan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Up around the face. The 1-0 is off the plate, up and away. The 2-0 on the way is looked at for the first strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2. Swing and a liner. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Sullivan leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
White.
Tyler White will bat next. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. The 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
Alex Bregman is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Astros, number 61, John Ave.
In now for Cleveland, number 22. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Number 22.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Two balls and a strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The 3-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Another full count pitch home. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Johnny Larson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Two and 0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Now the 2-0 home. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Into the box, Dale Tomlinson. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Larson, a runner at second with 1 away. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Three and 0 count. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. High in the air down the right field line. And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Sammy.
Digging in and looking for more, Sammy Huffman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
The 1-1 home. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. out as that one ran in and got him.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Ready for another shot now, Jake Taylor, and their runners at the corners now. First delivery to him on the way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Three to one our score as we play inning number 5. And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is in off the plate.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
And that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Three runs, 7 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. The 3-2 one more time. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Once again a 3-2. Fouled off. Throw over to first, and he's back in standing. He'll try it again, 3-2. This is line to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. Middle of the afternoon here in the Lone Star State. It's now 4-1 in favor of the Indians. Leading off the inning, Robin England, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Robin England.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a blooper to the right side. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first down.
Great sliding catch right there, but that can be awful risky. If you flop that one and mess it up, that ball's going to the wall, and everybody's scoring. He secures the catch, and the runners have to stand pat.
Here's Carlos Correa now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Misses up and in.
2-2.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And you can see that he's had it working here in the first 2 months of the year, currently leading the AL in that category. So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. First offering on its way. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a sinker in the dirt. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up. But that was a nice job of laying off.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
Evan Gattis now standing in as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back standing. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Altuve stands at second with 2 gone.
Ball 3.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time, and he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. One left for Houston, and this is still a 4-1 ball game.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Astros, number 47, Rick Alfensi.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Roger Doran. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Hey now.
That's a ball.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
One and one. The 1-1. Misses off the plate. Here now the 2-2. Rounded back up the middle. Correa fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, number 15.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 15. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The fastball down near the shoe tops. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate. And the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Ripped down the first base line. And this will get past him down the line at first. It's a fair ball. And he'll pull into second with one away. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Standing in now, Willie Mays, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, left fielder, Lee Van Dyke.
Into the box now, Lee Van Dyke. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe, but they lead it 4-1. Now to the plate, George Springer. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they face. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
In there, and it's even at 1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Right over the middle, knee high. The 2-2. Hit hard down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
In now, Brian Sullivan, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. One out, nobody on. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. So he's just a 1/3 of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Striding into the box, Yuli Gurriel will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Will Harris is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 36, Will Harris.
Striding in for the Indians, number 22. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 22.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Donnie Larson. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Standing in now, Dale Tomlinson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And the runner back safely. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Harris, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 9th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Lifted the other way to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
You think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Ready once again, Jake Taylor. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. So 1-1. Here's a curveball taken low for a ball.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The 2-1 home. Shoots this one over to first. One there. On to first, but not in time. He beats it out to keep the inning alive, and the run is in to score.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Into the box, Roger Doran. A ball and no strikes. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 home. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Three and 0 now.
This is a big bat right here. No doubt you'd rather go after the 9-hole hitter with a runner on third instead of giving the top of the order a chance to cash in.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, number 15. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. So 1-1. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Indians forced to settle for 1. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid Park. The Indians lead it 5-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Indians, number 45, Chris Schlesinger.
Tyler White will bat next. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Designated hitter, Tyler White.
From the stretch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. One and two now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2. Robin Inglet waits on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to second. To his right, Larson. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Robin Inglet. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Here's Carlos Correa now. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt here. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. His fastball taken high for a ball. Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Altuve, playing here in his age 26 season, making a push to be an all-star starter this year with a strong play to represent the American League. He's currently the 2nd leading vote getter at his position.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in 2nd place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Now the 3-0 offering. A curveball that comes back and catches the zone for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. A little bouncer. Bregman over at second. Correa at first. 2 out in the inning. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Evan Gattis now standing in. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
The 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Bounce it to the left side. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Luke Gregerson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
44, Luke Gregerson.
Digging in to try it again. Willie Mays looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck high fastball that time. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Lee Van Dyke. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Van Dyke has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
Matty, he's having one of those dream seasons right now. The ability to work the count, the ability to get on base north of 400, and having a great batting average. This guy's certainly one of the best players in the game right now.
Number 22.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 22. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Hard hit ball to second. There is Altuve. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They lead this one though 5-1. Ready once again, George Springer. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
George Springer.
First pitch coming, here it is. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Down the third baseline. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, Brian Sullivan, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. 1 out, nobody on. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
First baseman, Gurriel.
Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 is a heater in there for a strike. And a breaking ball stays outside. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down here 5-1. Tony Sipp enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in and looking for more, Donnie Larson.
Second baseman, Donnie Larson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Hit in the air to right field. Gurriel shading to his right. 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder, Dale Tomlinson.
Striding in once again, Dale Tomlinson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He offered at that pitch out of the zone there, and I think that's a result of the previous pitch getting called against him. He might feel like he's needing to expand the zone if that's how it's going to be called.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now here's the pitch. And the payoff pitch was chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Another full count offering on its way. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
And he'll snap one over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Here's the first pitch to him. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll be back in standing up. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-0. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Jake Taylor will be next. Here it comes on 3-0. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Digging in once again, Jake Taylor. He's 1 for 4 for the game. From the belt, the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The batter, third baseman.
In now for Cleveland, Roger Doran. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Tomlinson at second. Huffman on at first with 2 down. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now the 3-0 offering is a fastball center cut. hit high and deep to right center. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Cleveland's out in front, 5-1. Ready for another chance? Tyler White has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Designated hitter, Tyler White.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Standing in now, Alex Bregman. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-1. 1-2 now. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Robin Englert, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A called strike over the outside corner. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Larson ranges to his right. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
And this amazing streak just keeps rolling and rolling along. They've now tied the 2002 Oakland A's with 20 wins in a row, and they're capturing the attention of the entire baseball world.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The Tribe led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Nathan Massey earns win number 7 on the season as he struck out 13 in this one. Brad Peacock worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Chris Schlesinger takes the rare 3-inning save, his 2nd. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Victorious Cleveland Indians. 5 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 14 men on base. For the Astros, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro Light Rail trains can be picked up at Main Street Square, just 6 blocks from Minute Maid Park between Walker and Dallas.